One of the courses that I teach, at the college level, is Adobe Photoshop, which has the ability to design out 3D objects. Students are often curious about 3D printers and how they work. Nothing helps students to grasp the concept faster of what a 3D printer is than enabling them to design a 3D object, and then watch the printer literally create it before their eyes. If you're a teacher and are looking for a 3D printer, this is an excellent choice. Here's why: 1. The printer is very easy to set up, especially if you're new to 3D printing, and use. I didn't have any difficulty adding the filament, or getting the print bed leveled, etc. The printer stepped me through the process from the very beginning. 2. It comes with printer multiple rolls of filament, which is appreciated, especially for a classroom setting, where students will want to try out various ideas on it. One thing that I have been quite surprised about is how efficient this printer is with filament. Initially, I was thinking this was going to consume filament like a drunken sailor, but to my surprise, it didn't. It's actually quite efficient. Even after printing several demonstration projects, about 2/3 of the original filament roll is still available to use for additional printing projects. 3. If you don't have a 3D object to print, no worries. I was delighted to find that this printer provides a collection of built-in 3D projects that you can print out. One of my favorite is the 3D frog, which I have included a picture of with this review, as well a custom case that I printed out for a Raspberry Pi 3B+. 4. You can create your own 3D objects and with a variety of software applications. Since this printer is designed with educators, and their classrooms, in mind, they recommend that teachers first start out with the Tinkercad and BlocksCAD websites. If you wish to utilize a software application, two of the software applications they specifically mention are Fusion 360 and SketchUp. 5. Lesson plans are included, which is a considerable time saver for educators! 6. Wi-Fi printing is available, as well as a camera, so you can watch the build process. This way, the printer, or any noise from it, does not distract students while lecture is happening. 7. The printer is very well designed and planned out. They have a USB port in the front, which is very convenient for quickly printing out a new project. The build plate is made out of glass. Yes, the build plate does require a glue stick in order for the filament to stick to the glass surface. Cleanup is really easy and quick. 8. Print quality is stunning. I found myself a bit mesmerized as I watched the printer precisely create the various projects. 3D printers do sometimes need to add a support raft. Think of this like scaffolding, in order to create some of the items. You may need to have some basic tools for removing it, such as needle nose pliers, etc. What you might want to know: 3D printing is not quick. For example, my Raspberry Pi case took approximately 13 hours to print out a small case that is about the size of a credit card. Filament from 3D parties can be used, but this printer is designed to specifically look for Dremel brand filament, as their filament rolls contain a digital chip in TH. If the chip is not found, eventually they will let you use a 3D party brand. Overall, if you're looking for a 3D printer for your classroom, this is a wonderful choice. Let me preface by saying I have a background in IT, but zero experience with 3D printers. The Dremel 3D45 is the first and only 3D printing experience I have had thus far. Setup was a complete and utter breeze. The quick start guide made everything simple. The unit was already assembled except for loading the filament, which it came with. After loading the filament, I was printing my first 3D piece, a frog from a demo USB the printer came with, within 15 minutes. The instructions manual was very comprehensive. Click link in description for more reviews.